Responsibility is something that is extremely important to have in order to grow as a person. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys exactly how to become more responsible for your actions and why that's important for success. What's up, boys and girls, and welcome back to yet another banger. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Brandon Nichols, and I post content focused on upgrading your life in every aspect possible as a teenager. I post 3 times a week, so make sure to go down and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you're alerted anytime I drop a video that could be potentially beneficial to you. Alright guys, without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Being responsible is something that is attributed to a man of respect, someone who has a strong mind and is susceptible to growth. If you are not taking responsibility for the majority of the things in your life, then you are limiting yourself to the amount of growth that you will see throughout your journey. The majority of people in today's world do not take responsibility for their own actions and instead blame others for their problems. They simply don't hold themselves accountable, which does not leave them any room for improvement or any need to change. This is not who you want to be. You want to be a man that people can respect, and most importantly, you need to have respect for yourself. Not taking responsibility for your actions is the easy way out of things, while taking responsibility is not the easy way out of things and requires you to sit down and ask yourself what went wrong and what can I do to improve on the situation. If you want to be a strong, high-valued man in the future, you're going to need a very strong mindset, one that has many core components installed in it that attribute to success, which one of those is responsibility. So how do you become more responsible for your actions? Well, to be honest, it's pretty simple to do so. Stop blaming others for things that may have impacted you in a negative way and ask yourself, what could I have done differently in this situation that would have had a better outcome? I know there's some things that we absolutely have no control over, but you have to understand that your response is also something that you can take responsibility for. And instead of responding to a situation that you may not have had control over at all in a negative way, you can respond to it with a positive way. And that's where you become responsible. You're responsible for that choice you make. I think this really sums it up at best. Don't be living in the past. If you're living in the past on these past mistakes or, past wrongdoings that people have done, you have the responsibility to either say, hey, I'm going to be living in the past and letting these things build up and accumulate all of this negative energy, or I could let go of that and think of the future and live in the present. And that is kind of your choice. That is what you have responsibility over. You could either be responsible and move forward, or not be responsible for your actions and let all of those things in the past that you are just holding against yourself build up and do you wrong. Responsibility also comes down to excuses. If you're constantly making excuses on why certain things may have happened or didn't happen, such as, you weren't able to make it to the gym or you were late to something, then that is also something that points towards you not being responsible. It is ultimately your fault that you listen to those emotions, those feelings that were telling you not to go to the gym because it's been a pretty stressful entire day. If you listen to those emotions, you have lost and you're basically not being responsible. Being responsible, maybe you told yourself that you're going to be going to the gym, you're going to, every single day, no matter how you're feeling, which is a great mindset to have. And that's what lots of high value people have, is that mindset that, do the hard work even when you don't feel like doing it. You probably hear a lot of people saying that because it's a really good message to spread. But if you're not feeling a certain way and you just skip out in the gym and you blame it on just being tired and that homework, all just school in general was making you tired, and that ultimately led to you not going to the gym, you are not being responsible for your actions. It's your fault. You could have pushed past that tiredness and go get that exercise in and bettered yourself in the process of doing that. Not only your physical strength, but your mindset as well. It is your fault that you were late to school. You could have woken up earlier and got ready and just left earlier instead of, leaving at the last minute. And then you got stuck in traffic and that's why you're late, because that little minute of time you had in between from when you should get there and when you would be late, you just left that for you, and just because traffic took over that time, it's now the traffic's fault that you were late and not yourself because you didn't leave earlier. All you need to do to improve how responsible you are for your actions is to hold yourself accountable for things and start to ask yourself, what could I have done differently in this situation? Not what other people could have done differently, but what could I have done differently in order to make this situation better? Start to become more responsible in your life, and you will notice yourself becoming more mature, more well respected, and ultimately you will have a stronger mentality. If you guys did like the video, make sure to leave a like and then comment what you guys would like to see next, or just any questions you may have for me. I am constantly working on building a community of high value teenagers that not only work on making themselves better, but the people around them or their squad. So if you want to join this community, just make sure to show some love to this channel so we can get it popping and reaching more people and just grow a great community of people. Alright guys, without further ado, as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.